Hey, my name's Liz and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. Today I have a thrift haul from the store that I try to go to every week in my area. I go on the day that they change the colors to try and find the best stuff at the best deals. So let's dig in. I spent about $150 today, I believe, and I'm pretty happy about a few of the pieces. So this is Anthropologie. That's a pretty new Anthro tag. This is just a top. I don't pick up a ton of tops, but I thought this was a pretty style and pretty current. Size small. I paid about $7. No. Yes, $7 for this one. I'm also slightly partial to orange. It was my college colors, and it used to be so hard to find orange. But it's been pretty popular the last couple years, so I'm always kind of drawn to it. This is a pretty good piece. This is Pomander Place, which is a Tuckernuck brand. Anything from Tuckernuck I typically will pick up. I paid about $10 for this. And this is actually, it's really cute, but I'm gonna say like this quality of this piece for what I'm sure this cost is not the best. It's a pretty thin material. I saw a couple like loose threads on the embroidery. Like it's very cute, but just not like top tier quality for something that probably cost close to $150. But that is what it is. I'm still gonna sell it. I picked these up because they feel pretty much brand new and I thought they were a cute print. I paid $3 for them. They're Vineyard Vines pajama pants. I think they could be unisex, but based on this print, I would say they're probably women's. But I've done halfway decent with Vineyard Vines pajamas before. And I've actually been doing very well with pajamas in general recently. They don't have the style number tag that I can see at least, but I like those. Probably look to get around 20 for them. This is a J. Crew piece, and it's from 2024, which is part of why I picked it up. I paid about $15 for this. It is brand new with tags, retailed for $168, and it's a linen dress with these gold buttons. I thought this style was very current and popular. Linen has been doing really well. The only thing that stinks is it's a size 0, but I would say this is a pretty generous size 0, so I figured I'd take the risk on it because I really liked the style of it and it was so current. But they had this priced at $60 and it was 70% off today, 75% off today. So, no one's paying $60 for J. Crew at the thrift store. But this is one I picked up for myself. This is Banana Republic. I guess it's Banana Republic outlet, but it's just a white blouse. I liked the neckline. I just needed a white blouse like this in my closet. I don't have any currently, and it's just a good staple. So brand new with tags, retailed for $65. I paid $12 for it, and I wouldn't pick this up for $12 to sell. I would maybe grab it for like $3 or at the bins or something, but for myself, $12 is nice for a blouse. These are for Love and Lemons, which I almost only find in dresses, maybe a top once or twice. These are some sweatpants. I will say these are a pretty nice sweatpant. Like the material is very thick. They have like a drawstring at the jogger, size small. So we'll see. There was comps everywhere from like $100 to $30, so all over the place. But I paid $8 for these and figured I'd give them a shot. Sweatpants are very popular with Gen Z. I don't like them besides wearing them as pajamas in my house, but they seem to love them. So hopefully someone is interested in them. I did grab a swimsuit today, and this is Torrid. I paid about $3 for this one, and it's like a swim dress, and let's see. It's a size 3 from Torrid. I haven't been picking up a ton of Torrid, but I figured we'd give this a shot. I don't know if I've sold any Torrid bathing suits before. It does have, you know, this part at the bottom, and it's clean and everything. Always check that on bathing suits. But for $3, I thought this was fun and I would give it a shot. For dresses here, I got one from Birdie Gray, which is a bridesmaid or like formal dress company. So this is new with tags, size large, and it's like a dress that you can do a couple different things with. It has these straps. It has like some spaghetti straps attached as well. They keep falling off, but I'll attach those better. And you could wear it strapless too. So it is the August dress in black. I do pick up and sell bridesmaids dresses. I have slowed down on it slightly, just because I think it's kind of a saturated market. But when I do find one that is new with tags, I grab them because normally that means it wasn't altered, and it makes it really easy to find the color and the style name. Now, obviously this one's black, but sometimes I'll see one and it's like a light blue, and there's 10 different light blues on the company's website. And for bridesmaids dresses, where you're most of the time asked to wear a specific color, I find it very important to make sure to have the exact color and the style name in my listing, because that's what someone's looking for. So I tend to, at this point, only pick up the new with tag ones, or if it's a really obvious color such as black or really navy, maybe, you know, something that there's no like chance that I'm guessing the wrong shade of light blue. So we'll see how this one does. I just sold a Birdie Gray dress pretty recently that I found in Florida, and it sold quickly, so I haven't picked this brand up a ton, but we're giving it a shot. Another Anthro piece, and we did find a few today. So I'm not familiar with this brand, but it's Mare X Anthropologie, and I really liked the style of this dress. It's kind of a crepe long sleeve. The color's not picking up great, but it's a nice like true green, foresty green color. Size medium. This is definitely a little oversized. I paid $15 for this. Hopefully that wasn't too much, but I liked the style a lot. This is one of the first pieces that I found today, and I was hoping it was a sign of a great day. I found some good stuff, but it wasn't one of my best days here. This is Veronica Beard. And this is a, I think, midi dress. I think it's asymmetric, but it is sleeveless, and then it has buttons all the way down the front and like gathering, draping in the middle. Pretty lightweight material. You can see it's kind of see-through, but I only paid about $6 for this, which is awesome for Veronica Beard. The dresses aren't the best seller for me, but for that price, it's not a brand I am leaving behind at the thrift store. Maxi dresses, or like the long dresses, is oftentimes the section I start in at this store because it gets pretty busy quickly. So I try to get through that one right first thing in the morning, and then move on to the shorter dresses or the jeans next usually. It's just kind of what I gravitate towards. So go through those sections before the store gets too crazy, and then I'll go down whatever other aisles aren't packed as the morning goes on. But yeah, definitely make sure to pick up Veronica Beard when you see it. Another Anthro piece, and I thought this one was pretty interesting. So I paid about $11 for this one. This is Pilcrow. It has this sticker on it, which I think is from Nuuly. So this is a piece that someone either bought after wearing from Nuuly or bought it somewhere that was selling the leftover Nuuly stuff. Nuuly is Anthropologie, Free People, Urban Outfitters subscription service. And if I can get it off, I will. If not, I'll just leave it on there. But I thought this was a pretty interesting dress. I do like to pick up like the more unusual boho anthro pieces. So this one has some pockets and just like kind of an oversized baby doll dress. I don't think it's something I would wear personally, but I find that the unique stuff sells. So we'll see how this one does. Then these are Beyond Yoga leggings, but I'm pretty sure these were sold at Anthro as well. So they have like a leafy green fruit print on them. That was the symbol for Beyond Yoga, but there's the label. I paid $4 for these. They do have a little bit of wear, but overall pretty good condition. I just thought they were pretty fun, and we'll see how those do. I found 2 pieces of Farm Rio today, which is fun because that is not something I find too often. So this one is Farm for Anthropologie, which is great, size small. And this one's a dress. It has this kind of like stretchy, almost like turtleneck style top, and then the printed rest of the dress, short sleeves, size small if I didn't say that. I did pay up for this. I paid like $22 for this dress, but I really liked it. I like selling Farm. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna say I'm only gonna like double my money on this piece, but I was excited to come across it. This is the other Farm piece. And this one is a large, and it's a tank top that has like shoulder pads. This style was really popular like 2 or 3 years ago. So this isn't like the most current piece, but I only paid about $4 for this one. So I was happy with it. It does have like a pinhole at the back of the neck, but I'll just note that and I think it'll be okay. So the price on this one was fantastic, and I definitely wasn't leaving this behind with that little hole. And the last piece of clothes is another Anthro piece. The last couple weeks I have been having a ton of Anthro luck, and this is Vinit Ball is how I think that is pronounced. I've found this brand twice now, and it's sold very well each time. So this is a, I'm gonna say like knee length dress. It kind of has a little cape on the upper, and then just a straight bottom. It's metallic throughout. It is a small petite, but it retailed for $330. It has like beading here. It's really beautiful. And you could totally wear this to like a cocktail event. It kind of has like 1920s vibes to it. It's very fun. And I paid like $12 for this one. So I thought that was a great deal for a $330 price tag. Most of their stuff is silk. Let's see. No, this is actually rayon and polyester. So the other pieces I have found, I think both were silk, but we'll see about that one. And last is a pair of shoes. They are these green loafers, and the brand is Jack Irwin, which I wasn't familiar with, but I saw the style, thought they were really nice. They're size 9, and a lot of the comps were for men's shoes, so I think they probably make both, but they're kind of known for men's shoes. The only thing that's wrong with them is There's a couple stitches that have come out on the side there. I don't think that I can fix it, so I'm just gonna sell them as is. But I only paid about $6 for these because they were 75% off. So that's everything that I picked up today. There was quite a lot of things that I left behind that I was kind of sad to leave behind, but their prices were just too high on stuff. I found 2 Johnny Was tops. One had stains and they wanted $35 for each of them and they weren't on sale yet, which just felt like a lot for a top. I left behind 2 Lily pieces, which you know is unusual for me, but they were just kind of blessed styles for the price. Yeah, there's a few other like Lulu pieces that I left behind. One dress that was new with tags, but they were asking 30, or it was 60. I was gonna have to pay 30 for it, and the comps were only like 50, so that one wasn't gonna be worth it. But yeah, some really great stuff that maybe will still be there when I go back next time for a better discount. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.